Thanks for joining us for another edition of Talking Fitchburg. Welcome back with my friend here from the Chamber of Commerce. It's Brandon because he wore his name tag.
I did. So you guys all knew who I was.
We're out on location again, having a great time out at, if you haven't already figured it out, Eplegaarden, a hidden gem here in the city of Fitchburg that puts on the best fall activities between a whole bunch of different. I don't even want to say it because I'd be stealing your thunder.
Yeah, I have things to say about Eplegaarden.
So we'll save that for the end. But Brandon, fall in Wisconsin is, I think, a good chunk of a reason why Wisconsinites, stay for the seasons, because winter can be tough, summer can be hot, spring is not existent anymore. So fall.
Yeah,
it's pretty awesome.
All kinds of stuff to do in the fall. It's exciting to be a part of Fitchburg and all the great, activities that our businesses and our organizations put together for, the community. Kicking things off, especially with the great pumpkin giveaway by Oak Bank. That's a great kickoff to the fall events on October 10th from 9 to 12 at Oak Bank. So right off of McKee Road, and you can grab your pumpkins for the family. So I think, and it supports Underdog Pet Rescue as well.
I was going to say, each year they take on a different charity, so it's actually a charity event that's going on, but if you've not paid attention, they are definitely into supporting the community in many different ways, so I think it's a great community event to come out to and check out for sure. And happening, so I'm throwing this one in there, The fire department has their open house happening at the same time right across the street there at Fire Station number 2, so you can do both events, like start with the great pumpkin giveaway, then check out the open house. It's the end of Fire Prevention and Safety Week, so be safe.
Yes, absolutely. I think that's a great choice.
Way to take over your segment. All right, so another great festival coming up is the Fall Food Truck Festival. This is a new one.
Yeah, it's at Four Winds Farm. If you haven't been to Four Winds Farm yet, you got to check it out. Even just go out there, check it out. The staff is happy to show you around. It's really cool out there if you haven't been yet. They do all kinds of community events, so make sure to follow Four Winds Farm so you can see what's going on. But the Fall Food Truck Festival is happening on October 13th from 11 to 3. They have an amazing lineup of food trucks. Many I've never even heard of before.
That's a good thing.
And as my job, I look them up all the time because I need them for concerts at McKee, other community events and things like that. And so they have a great variety this year, and I think that's really awesome. So check them out if you're free that day. It is a small admission to get in. It's only $5. But also that $5 really goes to help support Four Winds Farm and the work that they do for the community in all the things that they do education-wise. So it's a small fee just to get in, but
it sort of reminds me of here, like I call this a hidden gem. I feel like that is becoming another hidden gem of Fitchburg, and it's a farm. I mean, so we're kind of pretty lucky that we got pretty cool farms here doing some cool things.
Actually, a few of our brewers, especially Delta Beer Lab, I know that they use some of the hops from Four Winds Farm for their beer.
I always wonder where those hops went to.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a huge hops field out there at the Four Winds Farm, so you got to check that out as well. And if you haven't been inside the barn there, oh my gosh.
It's so
that
cool.
event place is amazing. Yeah, I'm looking to book an event there myself, but that's a different story. And then going over to Halloween themed, I'd ask you what this meant, which is embarrassing, and I just put that on camera, but Delta Ween.
Yeah, Delta Ween. If you can't figure it out, it's Delta Beer Lab and Halloween.
Don't ask what I was trying to think it was.
It's not anything to do with wiener dogs.
Shut up. You were supposed to say that out loud. Jesus. All right.
October 26th, Delta Ween. This is actually, they've been doing this every year, and it's been a huge success every year. It's costume contest, face painting, crafts for the kids, a crafts market. So they have all different kinds of marketers that come and sell their crafts. There's live music, there's food trucks, just all kinds of things to do for the family. But then a little bit later on, things to do for the adults if you want to take the kids home and enjoy their brews. So it's a really great time. It's from 3 to 8 p.m. So definitely check out Delta Ween. It's always a huge hit every year. So go over to Delta Beer Lab right in Fitchburg.
Well, we were saying too that they do so many different charity events too that it's pretty amazing. So if you haven't checked out their lineup of all the things that are going on over there, it's active, very active with events. So
yeah, they're always doing things. That's one of the things that they pride themselves on is every week they have a different charity where a portion of their beer sales goes towards that charity.
Yeah.
So definitely a great thing that they're doing for the community.
Yeah, check it out. Hidden gem. I thought maybe that's the theme today.
Hidden gems.
Hidden gem. Hidden gems.
I love it.
All right, then just quickly on a couple of chamber events coming up as well. Got a few ribbon cuttings here.
Yeah, absolutely. We have to talk about some chamber events, but we're excited that Kale Engineering has been a great business in Fitchburg since they started, basically. But they have a new location, or a fairly new location, right off of Verona Road in McKee. But they are officially expanding to the whole floor now. So
Wow.
they were in a portion of that floor, but they've expanded so much and grown, so they're taking up that whole floor. So we're going to do a nice little ribbon cutting for them for their expansion, because it's a big moment in that business's history. So we're excited to do that. Then, of course, the chamber also does table talk. It's a very well-known event for our members and our partners. We actually have two different types of chamber table talk events. We do the coffee edition for those who like to get up early in the morning, which will be at Tati on October 10th. But then we also have the lunch edition. So if you're not a morning person, but you like to get lunch, join us at Hop House on October 23rd. And then, of course, we have our after-hours events sponsored by One Community Bank, the Fitchburg Biz After Hours. Very common event. A lot of people come to that. A lot of great connections being made. It's a 2-hour event from 4:30 to 6:30 on October 16th. And we're actually doing this one between Altera Design Homes and Tati Cafe. Ooh. So they're actually connected together. Not many people know that, but they're over in the Terravesa neighborhood. And you'll enter in through Altera. And then, actually, this is a really good one because all beverages and food are included. You don't have to pay for anything.
Really?
Yeah, usually it's cash bar. We provide some snacks, but they want to take it all out this year. So for their event, so they're going to provide beverages and food. So no cost to you at all.
Dang.
Yeah.
All right. Well, sign me up.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on over.
All right. Finally, we are out at beautiful Eplegaarden. A lot of fun things that you can do here during the fall. So what are we going to do?
Yeah. So first of all, I'll start off with the hours for Eplegaarden. So they're open Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they're open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So you can come out here, and of course, my favorite thing to get here would be apple cider and the cider donuts. And those are available in the store, as well as some picked apples are available in the store, so you can pick up if you didn't want to pick your own. So obviously behind us and all the way across, there's all different varieties of apples that are available to pick. Also this year they do have strawberries and raspberries that you can pick as well for yourself. So, and obviously we can see already that they have pumpkins out. So when you're looking for your Halloween decor, come out here and grab your pumpkins. And then lastly, I wanted to say on the weekends they offer cider brats.
What?
Yeah.
Cider brats.
Isn't that awesome?
Huh.
I'm gonna have to come for sure. I need a cider brat.
Dang.
And then they also have apple pie and then strawberry lemonade slushies. That was a feature. I was like, that's exciting. Especially for right now. Because it's still a little warm out. I mean, even though I wore my flannel.
I know, actually, as we sit out here, I was going to wear flannel today, but I'm like, it's too hot. September.
I had to do it for the theme.
Yeah,
so
sorry,
I'm doing it for you guys.
I'm holding on to the light for summer to continue on. So, but it is fall and it's beautiful out. So definitely come on down. Plenty of parking and plenty of fun here. And yeah, you can do a whole bunch of different activities, which is really cool. So
yeah,
it works out. All right, Brandon, well, I appreciate the time as always. If people want to learn more about what's going on in Fitchburg, they need to check out your website.
Yeah.
Follow you on social.
Yeah, absolutely. Check us out at visitfitchburg.com for all community events. Anything chamber related, if you're looking to join the chamber and be a part of our partnerships, fitchburgchamber.com. Feel free to reach out to me. Give us a call, 608-288-8284. And that's what we got.
And we're going to go pick some apples now?
Yeah, let's go do it.
Oh, finally. He said yes to something. He never says yes to anything. All right, Brandon, thank you so much. Appreciate the time.
Yeah, thanks, Jeremy.